Feeling lost and alone? Looking for validation from your partner, only to find the feeling of rejection and continued frustration? You're together yet so far apart. Now your frustration has turned into disdain and resentment. Your insecurities have begun to affect every aspect of your life. Ironically, you have now become the cold and detached one, shielding yourself from the uncertainties of your relationships. Dr. April Brown has created Bringing Intimacy Back, a series of discussions that are designed to help you reclaim what you have lost along the way. Dr. April will help you rediscover and reconnect to the intimate relationship your heart so desires. Go to www.bringingintimacyback.com today and let the healing begin.
Welcome to the Bringing Intimacy Back show. My name is Dr. April Brown, and I'm so happy you're here today or you're listening on your podcast to this show today. And today's show is a show that is about life. And so I want to welcome you all again to the Bringing Intimacy Back show, where intimacy is real. On this show, we aim to help you increase that intimate connection with your significant other, children, family, business networks, community, and your higher power. We give you the secret power to intimacy, to create a life you love, the life you create. And on today's show, what we're talking about today is intimacy and life. And today's guest is one of, sometimes as you are going through life, you find a little like treasure, like a little gem. And I was so lucky recently to find a gem, a treasure, and his name is Peter Covert. And Peter is a wonderful therapist here in Southwest Florida. And Peter is actually the founder, the owner of the Center of Psychodramatic Studies. Welcome, Peter. Peter, can you let us a little bit more about your life?
Welcome. Thank you for having me. It's wonderful to be here today.
Yes,
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 I'd be glad to talk to you. I could probably talk for a long time about psychodrama.
yes,
Psycho,
yes.
the psychodrama is a way of doing therapy. The theory behind psychodrama is called sociometry, and that's kind of the measurement of our social connections. It's it's a way of how we're different and how we're similar. Now, just think for a minute if we were to
Psychodramatic.
go through, pardon me,
Okay, yeah, we lost you for a little bit. Can you start back over? I'm sorry.
I'm not sure where you lost me, but I was kind of explaining what sociometry is. It's the theory behind psychodrama, psychodrama being a way of doing therapy. Sociometry is the difference between each other. If more people were to look at another person, maybe somebody says something that's very unkind, and the response would be, I'm not like that. That's not me, as opposed to maybe taking offense, taking things personally. We're social beings, we interact with each other, and there's a lot of opportunity for people to become upset.
Yes. So, Peter, as you're explaining psychodramatic um, studies and therapy, I'm curious, and then the audience are curious, how did you ever even get into this field of therapy?
You know, it's a good story. I met a woman, her name was Dr. Natalie Winters, a
Okay.
psychodramatist of some note. I think that she's practicing in North Carolina now, but for a long time she lived here in South Florida. I actually met her in grad school, and she was teaching a class. And as I listened to her, there was something about her uh, that I just wanted to know more of. And what it was is she gave us all the feeling that there was that uniqueness in us all. And of course, that's true. Um, yourself, doctor, there's no one like you on the face of the earth. You were in there. I was talking to a young woman here just a little while ago, and I said, could you tell me 5 things that you love about yourself? And she looked at me, and of course, there's a great deal of anxiety associated with such a question. But with thinking, she was able to come up with these things.
Right.
But what was interesting were the words that she chose, resilient, and that's a beautiful quality in human beings.
Mm-hmm.
We're stronger than we know,
Okay.
and sometimes using psychodrama, which is a method where we can reenact something that has happened in our life to show each other how it happened, what was said, who was there, where it happened, and then reenact it again to do it the way we may have liked to. Is that clear?
Right. Right. Definitely. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout our life, we are constantly taking on new roles and retiring roles,
Okay.
and a lot of times we become stuck in some role that just doesn't work for us anymore. So to